Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you the last update for the NFL Project Pan. This is the last update before the finale, which is next month. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project and it was created by Brienne Rios. I will leave her information down below. And this project had 32 prompts, one for each of the 32 NFL teams, and ends at the end of the NFL season. I cannot believe it's just a month away. My Cowboys are in the playoffs. Let's hope they don't S the bed. Okay, so let me share with you the things that I am working on and what I can roll out. Previously I had rolled out 6 prompts, and this month I have 9 prompts I can roll out, which is awesome. So let me share with you what I got. The first one is for the Baltimore Ravens. And you would roll in a broken item. So I rolled in the Clinique Pop Matte Lip Color in the shade Cute Pop. I wish I had remembered about this lipstick before I put together my I may be broken, but I'm pretty project pan, which is all about broken lipsticks. So I forgot about this one. But anyway, I rolled this one in to use 20 times. I had 12 uses last month, and I did hit my goal of 20. I love this color. Sorry if I'm holding things weird. I just painted my nails. So yeah, this one is rolling out. Then for the prompt, Cleveland Browns, you would roll in a brown themed product. So I rolled in a single by ColourPop in the shade Bel Air. I rolled this one into Hit Pan, and I did. This is a nice matte brown eyeshadow. I used it as a first or second crease shade. I quite enjoyed the shadow, and I'm happy to have pan in a new eyeshadow. Next prompt is Dallas Cowboys. And you'd roll in a Texas-owned brand. So I rolled in the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Lure Palette. I rolled this one in to use 5 times. I had 3 uses as of the last update, and then I did use it 2 more times. I want to say I used the greens when I did a green look, and then I used these mauve shades here on the end. It's funny because when I originally looked at the mauve shade, I pulled this palette out. I was like, oh, that's a neutral, but it's really a cool toned mauve, that nice, pinky purple matte. I really enjoyed using this palette. It's beautiful. I'm so glad I own it. Next prompt is Green Bay Packers. Ooh, we're playing them on Sunday. Ooh. Something that's easy to pack with you on a trip. Now, I can't find this because it's in a bag of all of my skincare, beauty care, etc. empties. The bag is full. And I went digging for about 5 minutes and I couldn't find it. I was like, I give up. So what I had rolled in for that was a deluxe size of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Serum. I did finish that. In fact, I think I talked about it in my December empties. So that is done. Next prompt is Kansas City Chiefs, and you'd roll in a dupe product. So I rolled in the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. This is gorgeous. I'd rolled this one in for 30 uses. I had 14 last month. So I did use it the 16 additional times I needed to roll it out of this project. There is the shade. And I don't know if you were able to see, but I do have a good amount of windowing in this product, which makes me very, very happy. Next prompt is Las Vegas Raiders, a product that has different packaging from the brand. And it was like different packaging from the original, or the new version has different packaging than the original, etc. So I rolled in the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I rolled this one in for 50 uses. I had 43 last month, so I used it 7 more times. As you can see, you can start to see the rings of the pan here. I was like, ooh, maybe I'll hit pan in this, but that did not happen. But it could be imminent. It's possible. Next prompt is New Orleans Saints, something that makes you look heavenly. I rolled in the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in the shade number 23. I rolled this in to finish, and I did. As you can see, this is an airless pump, and it's basically sucked this whole thing dry. I really love this product. I would 100% purchase a backup of this or another one of these. I want to say I have two more, and I can't remember if they're both in the same shade or in 21, or if I have another backup of 23. I'm not 100% sure. Next prompt I can roll out is New York Giants, and you'd roll in a big product. So I rolled in a blush in my Tarte color wheel with the Amazonian clay blushes. I rolled in the shade Icon. I rolled it in for 30 uses. I only had 7 as of the last update. And I did use it, it's this shade here. I did use it the additional, 23 times. And I think last time I did have pan in this. So, I mean, this is more than halfway finished, which is fabulous. Love that for me. So let me give you a swatch of this one. It is a beautiful blush. I quite enjoyed using this. And the last item I can roll out is for the San Francisco 49ers, a gold themed item. So I rolled in the Eliza Vecca Milky Piggy Hell Pour eye patches. And I did finish using these, I think, just a couple of days ago. And as you can see, it's all done. There still is a little bit of serum left in the bottom of this jar. I really quite enjoyed these, and I would purchase another one. I don't need to, but I would. So those are all the prompts that I was able to roll out. Now let me share with you the items I'm still working on. I only have a month left to use these, so some of these are going to be a little bit challenging, and some of these I know I'm not going to hit my goal on. The first one is for the Atlanta Falcons, and you're rolling a peach-themed item. So I rolled in these Esfolio Hyaluronic Acid Peach Essence Sheet Masks. I originally had 7, so I've used 5, and I have these 2 left. I don't think I'll have a problem finishing these at all. Next prompt is Buffalo Bills, a cheap or inexpensive product. So I rolled in a lipstick by NYX. This is the matte lipstick in the shade Tea Rose. It is what I'm wearing today. My goal was to use a quarter of this, and I am really, really close. There's the shade. I'm really close. Now, one of my biggest pet peeves about this packaging is when you are using the lipstick. Well, it's not going to do it now. Hold on. That annoys me. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I usually just press my finger up against this plastic piece that you rotate so that I can hold it and it doesn't roll down, but it's definitely cheap packaging. Next prompt is Carolina Panthers, and you roll in a Franken product. So I rolled in the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder, and I mixed it with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I wanted to use what was left in here, or what I Frankened in this container. I still have half of the Hydra powder and half of the Maybelline powder that is in the Maybelline container that I need to finish eventually. But I want to finish what's in here for this project. And I am very close. I didn't mark this, but you can see I'm all the way down to about here. I do think I'm going to be able to finish this before the finale, because I pretty much use this every single day to set everything. And I use a different powder to buff, but that's the one I use to set. And I am enjoying that Frankened quite a bit. Next prompt is Chicago Bears, and you're rolling a palette with the most pans. So I'm not going to meet this goal, but I rolled in the Lorac Shine Bright palette. This is the palette that I have, like, other than Pan That palettes in the past, the one with the most pans. I rolled in the shade Mahogany, and I stupidly said I wanted to finish it, but not thinking that I was going to be really focused on Norvina towards the end of last year to finish all the shadows in there. And so I was really working on all the mattes in that palette right up in towards the end of December. So this did not get as much love. I have used it here and there. The pan has definitely gotten bigger, but yeah, I'm not going to finish that. But I am using it, so that's good. Next prompt is Cincinnati Bengals, and you roll in a cat-themed product. So I rolled in by ColourPop the Super Shock Shadow in Just for Fun. And I do actually have this in my inner corner today. That's how I'm going to plan on using this. I rolled it in for 20 uses. I had 3 last month, and I was able to increase it to 10. I won't have a problem hitting this goal of 20 because I'm going to basically be using this until I hit in my inner corner until I hit that goal. So there is the shade. It does have some interesting hard pan in this. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, and I may actually end up hitting pan in this by the time I use it the additional 10 times. Next prompt is Denver Broncos, something that makes you feel or look good. So I rolled in a primer that I love. This is by Too Faced. It's the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. And I am down to here, as you can see. I don't think I'm going to have a problem finishing this. I use this every single day when I do my makeup, and I wear makeup every single day. So I do think it may be close, but I do think I'll be able to get this out before the finale next month. Next prompt is Detroit Lions, and you need to roll in a hair product for your mane. So I rolled in the Shea Moisture Deep Moisturizing Mask for curly hair. I've made a good dent in this, but there's no way I'm going to be able to finish it. I've used, I would say, over half. I'm about down to, well, I did mark this. I feel like I used over half of this. At least that's the way it looks, because I'm actually more down. It's more like here as to where I am. There's a little bit that's clinging to the sides, but I am enjoying this. I wouldn't say it's a Holy Grail favorite, but I am enjoying it. I think this is more of a deep mask when you're in the shower for like a quick 5-minute mask versus a deep conditioner that you leave on for 30 minutes. And so that's how I've been using this. And I don't know if that's the way it says to do it. Okay, you can leave it up to 30 minutes if you apply heat and put a plastic cap over your head, but that's not how I'm using it. Anyway, I don't think I'll finish this, but I will still continue to use it. Next prompt is Houston Texans, a brand new item. So I rolled in an eyeshadow by Touch of Glam. This is the shade, that's right? Yeah. Touch of Glam Beauty. This is the shade Leprechaun's Vault. And I rolled this one in for 20 uses. I had 10 last month. I'm up to 13, so I still have 7 uses to go. This may be a little bit of a challenge for me because it's not like I do green looks all the time. But there's the shade there. And of course, I've got new palettes and projects and pan that palette, etc. that I want to work on. So I'm going to try. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that goal. Next prompt is Indianapolis Colts. And you're to roll in a product that has a male name or a brand with a male name. So I rolled in the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar. I rolled this one in to finish. It's probably not going to happen, because I am still all the way up here. You can kind of see my windowing there. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. Let's go ahead and put some on. I do love this gloss. It's really lovely. Next prompt is Jacksonville Jaguar, something you wear at night or a dark colored item. So I rolled in the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior 2-in-1 Plumping Moisturizer and Serum. I use this as a serum, and I've been using it since the last update. I want to say morning and night. It does feel very top heavy, so I do think I'm close, but I can't really tell because I can't see through this packaging where I am. But I'm fairly confident I'll be able to roll this out before the next update. I do really enjoy this serum. In fact, I've seen this at TJ Maxx here and there. So if you see it there, I highly recommend picking it up if you've never tried it. Next prompt is Los Angeles Chargers, an item you charge to your credit card. So for that, I rolled in, and I don't want to go digging because, anyway, I rolled in the Pure 4-in-1 pressed powder. I hate that powder. I rolled it into finish, and it had a pretty decent pan, but there was still a lot of product left in there. So the way that I decided to use it was to set my eyeshadow primer, but on its own, it does not work very well. So I think since the last update, I've actually taken what was remaining in that pan, and I frankened it with the RCMA No Color Powder. And I have it in this jar. So let me see how much is left in here. Yeah, so I'm all the way up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this, but I will continue to use this until this is gone because I don't like this powder. And this is the only way that I have found that I'm able to use it. So making progress, but I don't think it's going to get finished. This powder, when I use it on my skin and on its own as a setting powder for primer, it's super cakey and it looks terrible on my skin. So it needs to be gone. Next prompt is Los Angeles Rams. Something you didn't buy at first, but then eventually went back and did. So for that, I rolled in the Guerlain, what is this called? La Rouge Intense Silk. I'll just call it that. Lipstick in the shade 116. I rolled this in to use half. Now, I'm not near that. That is how much is left. I've used this, but I have not used it enough to make a significant impact. There's the shade. We'll see how much progress I can make on this. I mean, I know I'm going to be able to get this out because I'm very, very close to my goal, but this one, I'm not sure. I may need to try to see if I can wear it like every single day in some form or fashion. We'll see if I can do that because I'm very far away from half. One prompt that I cannot find the product for is Minnesota Vikings. He went exploring for a good deal, like a sale item. I rolled in the Kaja Earhart lipstick in the shade Boo. I have no idea where that is. I rolled it in to use a quarter, and I mean, it's been missing for like 2 months at least. I don't know where it went. I'll probably find it like right after this project ends. Next prompt is Miami Dolphins, a water-themed item. So I rolled in a moisturizer by Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. I really do enjoy this product. I think I have 2 backups of this, which I don't need. But I think I'm very close to hitting jar pan on here. This had, I think 1.7 ounces. I may have to start using this one at night as well as day. I've only been using this during the daytime, but there's still a decent amount of product left in here. So I may have to start doing double duty morning and night to see if I can get this finished. Wow. Next prompt is Pittsburgh Steelers, a metal or metallic product. So I rolled in a loose pigment that was pressed into a pan by me, by Sydney Grace. This is the shade Pistol. And I rolled this one in for 20 uses. I'm up to 14. Last month I had 12. So I've only used it twice since the last update. This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I always think of this as a cool toned eyeshadow. But when I've worn it with purple, I don't really feel like it goes very well because it ends up leaning very neutral or warm. So I need to remember to use it as a topper for those eyeshadow looks that I do. Next prompt is Seattle Seahawks, a neon green item or neon blue if you didn't have neon green. I did have neon green, the Terra Moons Cosmetics eyeshadow in the shade Cool Essence. And I also rolled this one in for 20 uses. I should have done 10 on these because this was a 6-month project-ish. Not even. 5 months. So anyway, did I tell you the uses on this? I had 10 uses last month. I am up to 15. This is so beautiful. I can actually use this as a topper on more like neutral eyeshadow looks and it just adds something special. So I'm fairly confident I'll be able to hit my goal on this. And yeah, for sure. Pistol and the other Terra Moons. I'm sorry. Pistol and the Leprechauns of All eyeshadow may be a little more challenging. And the last prompt for this project is Washington Commanders, a repackaged or depotted item. We kicked their booty last week. Anyway, I rolled in a Lottie London blush in the shade Zane, which the packaging was broken and it was a hot mess. So I put it in this packaging, repressed it into this packaging by MAC. And I rolled this one in for 20 uses. So I had no uses on this as of the last update, but now I'm up to 7. This is the blush that I'm pretty much wearing every single day, whether by itself or mixing. And so that is the blush there. So I will be able to hit my goal on this one for sure. So the ones that I've mentioned the ones that I don't know that I'll be able to finish, but I'm fairly confident I'll have, again, the primer done, the powder finished, the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior, the ColourPop eyeshadow single, the Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer, the Lottie London blush, and Coalescence. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 17 prompts left. It's not very good, but I did stretch myself. So we'll see. I'm going to try to hit my goals on all the eyeshadows. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but I know that I won't hit my goal on the Lorac shadow, the Shea Moisture Conditioner, or the Marc Jacobs gloss, and probably not this lipstick. Oh, I forgot about this one. 8. Sorry, I had lipstick on my teeth. That's what happens whenever I put gloss on. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Next prompt is Carolina. Okay, bye.